to the stage next. Welcome Devon Moore.
Casey was just here. How did this happen? Hi, my name is Devon Moore, and I am a recovering vegan. Yeah. It's still the first thing I tell people about myself. That is just so typically meat-free. Oh, baby, baby. Oops, I'm actually a musician, in case you couldn't tell by the hair. I don't really get jokes. As an artist, I just want to be taken seriously, so I might be in the wrong place, but I'm very starving for stage time, so here we are. I don't know if you've heard, there's a pandemic going on out there. Yeah, it's like very dangerous to even breathe near another human being right now, let alone and I'm not just a singer. No, I'm also a flautist. No joke. I play like contemporary, kind of jazzy. I am Ron Burgundy. That's not a joke. That's my real day job, okay? And in this era of airborne contagions, the flute is like a laser beam of death. I have never felt more powerful and unemployable. My loneliness, it's killing me, and I must confess, it's odd, honestly, that I managed to become an artist because of my upbringing, right? I grew up in Kamloops. In Kamloops, before the internet. I just lost a lot of the crowd over here. It's okay, you guys, silvers, this is for you, okay? Not everyone is going to be instantly transported, arguably triggered by the sound of a dial-up internet connection. Yeah. No, I just had no idea, what I was going to have to sacrifice to be a musician, because you do. You give things up, like paid vacation. Goodbye. Self-respect. Adios. All your economic earning power just poof, gone. Although thankfully that is changing now. You could find me on Spotify, Devon Moore, M-O-R-E, and if you do, I could potentially earn 4 1,000ths of a cent. So hit me, baby, 100,000 times. Yeah. And then I'll splurge, I'll go to the gas station for a drip coffee or something. It's okay, though. I'm rich in so many ways. Though technically I'm poor, like no question. I aspire to reach one day the poverty line. Like that is my cardboard box ceiling, And I'm doing okay. I am not currently, though I have been in the past, what some people would call homeless, though I preferred home free. Thank you very much. Like, don't tell me that I'm a human experiencing homelessness when I am musician, living in my car, full time, like I'm on tour. She's so lucky. She's a star, but she cries. It is hard. As an artist, I miss being vegan. Oops, I did it again. It's a disease. Veganism, it was my absolute favorite drug of choice if I ever wanted to feel, like really poor and privileged. Oops, you think I'm in love? What, with all the animals? No. I'm not that innocent. I'm just broke, okay? Like, beans are cheap. Organic tofu, still not expensive. Like, even I can afford plant-based protein. I just can't afford to be that tired all the time anymore. Like, I need my strength. I'm an artist, okay? I'm working multiple jobs. It's exhausting, okay? Also, butter. Yeah. Give it up for butter. Like, what a product. Oof. You, sir, there, I don't want to single you out, but I can't help but notice, like, you kind of look like someone who can afford to pay rent. Is that true? Yeah, wow, really? Like, regularly, consistently? What, are you someone who, like, owns or operates a motorized vehicle? No. Oh, okay. I have a car. It's a Corolla. What about, do you treat yourself to luxuries like animal-based protein? Okay, well, show off. Tone it down a notch, sir. It's my show, okay? I'm not up here trying to, like, intimidate you with my abject poverty, okay? No one should feel uncomfortable because, like, my life is better than yours. Like, don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for you, sir. I have art. What do you have? Money? Gross. I'm sure that you have, like, other problems, though, right? If it's not money, it's something, right? If your stresses are less acute, then you're just subject to kind of broader concerns, like climate change. Are you worried about that at all, sir? Yeah, like, the ocean is filling up with plastic garbage, and we're, like, militarizing our police to chop down the very last old growth forests. Does that, like, worry you a little bit? Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, okay, yes, the world is going to be uninhabitable in what, like 30, 40 years, but I was never going to be able to put together, like, an adequate retirement savings package anyway, so now I just feel like the pressure's off. Like, let's make some art. Plus, you know, I was never going to retire because I love what I do, you know? I love it, and that's enough. Apparently, that's what people tell me all the time. Like, well, you know, you're passionate about it and naturally driven. So, like, so what? So I don't need calories? What are we? And look, I don't want to be up here, okay, doing starving artist jokes. Okay, it's just that if I don't do them, people are way less likely to offer to buy me a burger after the show. So. My iron is low. Hit me up. I'm back on the meat. Oh, hey, do you want to hear the sound of my biological clock ticking? Yeah, no, I don't have one. That's neat. Hey, I'm not sure if this is related, but I am also, well, I'm a recovering middle child. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Shit, yeah, Brit's a middle child, too. Middle kid. I mean, you could tell by the hair, right? I'm not technically in recovery yet from my middle child syndrome because my older sister and my younger brother are still alive, so I'm just, like, still a middle child. But my siblings now have children, so it's awesome because, like, now I finally have friends in the family. My sister, she married a doctor. Yeah, they're building, like, an empire in North Vancouver, and they have 2 blonde daughters and a woodle. I hate the world today. My 2 nieces, Lucy and Myra, they are, like, total shitheads. Whenever I'm around, you're welcome, sis. And my brother, he's got the best kid, but they live on the island, and my brother's divorced, so it's, like, less offensively perfect, if you know what I mean. That's Leo, my nephew, and he's the best because he's the only one who actually calls me Auntie. Oh, right? Auntie Devon? That's too much. Like, Lucy and Myra just have always called me Devon. Lame. Like, I want to feel seen, you know? But Lucy now, she's the eldest shithead. And look, I don't post photos of these children on social media or anything, but those are absolutely their real names. Lucy, when she was about 6, I go over sometimes to the good doctor's house for dinner and like role play. I'm a nanny, and everyone feels like their lives are in order, whatever. So we're sitting at the table, and Lucy's about 6, and she looks at me and she says, No, she doesn't say auntie, does she? She just says, Devon. I forget. Are you a kid or a grown-up? I was like, I have been asking myself that same question. I don't even know how to answer it. And then my nephew, Leo, he's now about 6, and we just spent Thanksgiving together. And at dinner, he was like,
This is the kids' table. No grown-ups allowed. Except for Auntie Devon. Because she doesn't act like a grown-up most of the time.
and all the other grown-ups in the room were like, yeah, we've been meaning to talk to her about that. And then Myra, of course I joined them. Like, it was wonderful. They're fantastic therapists. If you can, and I recommend it, find a therapist who's under 10 years old. They're totally within your budget, I promise. Myra, when she was about 6, looks at me like, Devon, and I'm like, you know, you can call me Auntie Devon. And she says, Devon, do you have a home? Myra, I'm on tour. Come on. Auntie Devon's a big star. My name is Devon Moore, and I'm a bitch. Thanks.
Give it up for contestant number 7, Devon Moore.